We are the Gujarat Technological University. Since its inception over a decade ago, GTU has been empowering young and curating minds to realize their true potential. Over 4 lakh inspired students are enrolled with one of the premier academic universities in India. With more than 450 affiliated colleges in its fold operating across 5 zones of the state, GTU, the International Innovative University, your place to move forward.
Today's my topic is machining time, tool life and material removal rate calculation for lathe machine from the subject manufacturing processes and for 4th semester second year mechanical engineering students. The machining time calculation for any operation in lathe machine can be found out with the following cutting parameters chosen for the cut. In lathe machine, T expresses the diameter of the job, V expresses the cutting speed in meter per minute. The formula for V is written over here, V is equal to pi dn by 1000 meter per minute, where n is the RPM, or you can say the job speed, L is the length of the cut, F is the feed expressed in millimeter per revolution. So here we are talking about the lathe machine and for the operation turning, but it can be used for the machining time calculation for these parameters for all the operations of the lathe machines. And these are the 3 main important parameters are used in the machines too. The cutting speed is nothing but the peripheral speed of the workpiece. Cutting motion is on over here past the cutting tool, and which is expressed in V is equal to pi d n 1000 meter per minute, where D is equal to mm. Therefore, it is divided by 1000. What is feed? Feed means the distance the tool travel or revolution of the job. Therefore, distance the tool travel is equal to millimeter in millimeter and per revolution. Therefore, the unit will become millimeter per revolution. This is the diameter of the job. After machining, it is reduced to D2. So what is the depth of cut? Depth of cut is nothing but the perpendicular distance traveled by the tool from the on-machine surface means D1 to machine surface D2. And the job is circular, that is why it is divided by 2. So depth of cut small d is equal to D1 minus D2 by 2. It is expressed in millimeter. So how to find the machining time for the turning operation? So here the example is shown, and if we want to cut the length L, we require n into f revolutions, because f is nothing but the feed. Feed is expressed in travelment of the tool or revolution. So how many revolution with feed means f into n is required to cut the length L. So this can be expressed T is equal to L upon F into N, and that is in minute. So I have taken one example to understand, to find out the machining time for the turning operation. A mild steel rod having 50 mm diameter and 500 mm length is to be turned on a lathe. So diameter D is given, D is equal to capital D is equal to 50 mm. Length of the job is given 500 mm. Determine the machining time, capital T, to reduce the rod to 45 mm in one pass. So in one pass, the diameter of the rod is reduced to 50 to 45 minutes. So you can find out what is the depth of cut is required. So when the cutting speed is 30 meter per minute and the feed is 0.7 millimeter per revolution is used, and at the time you have to find out the T. So here n is not given first of all. So we have to find out the n by using the formula V is equal to pi d n by 1000 meter per minute. D is the diameter of the job is given, V is given, So therefore we can find out the N RPM 191 RPM. So in machining time formula, we require L is the length of the job, F into N. So here the L we said at the length of the job, but actually L is not the length of the job. We can say that the L is equal to length of the job, some approach and some over travel is required for each and every operation. But here in turning operation, we are just neglecting the approach and over travel, because in example it is not is also not given. Therefore L is the total tool travel or length of the job. Both are same in the case of the turning. But if we discuss about the other operations, so in that case we have to add approach and over travel. So L is the length of the job is given, L is equal to 500 mm. So instead of saying L is the length of the job, we can say that it is nothing but the total tool travel. F is given 0.75, we have found out the N. Therefore, by putting each and every parameters, values of the parameters, we will get the machining time 3.74 minutes. So what is metal removal rate? So it is not the amount of the metal is removed from the workpiece when performing the machining operation. But here we are discussing about the lathe and turning operation. Therefore, the job is circular. So amount of the metal removed in one revolution means N is equal to 1. So at that time, the MRR will be pi into D, the circumference of the job. D is the depth of the cut and F is the feed. So that will gives us the amount of the material removed in millimeter per minute when job revolves by one revolution. But if the job revolves by n revolution, then the n is multiplied in this formula and it will become millimeter cube per minute. So if this formula we have to express in terms of the cutting speed V, then we can add that V is equal to pi d and divided by 1000. So V into 1000 will come into the picture instead of these parameters, and this will become 1000 V into D into F millimeter cube per minute. So we will take one example to understand the metal removal as well as the machining time. So 150 mm long, 12 mm diameter stainless steel rod is to be reduced in diameter to 10 mm by turning on a lathe in one pass. So the initial diameter is given 12 mm and we have to reduce to 10 mm in one pass. The length is given 150 mm. So L will become 150 mm, D1 is equal to 12 mm, D2 is equal to 10 mm. The spindle rotates at 500 rpm. So N is given 500 rpm and the tool is traveling at an axial speed of 200 millimeter per minute. So here the feed is given axial travelment of the tool. The feed is given in millimeter per minute. So we have to convert into millimeter per revolution. So calculate the cutting speed means V, material removal rate, MRR, and the time required for machining the steel rod. So first of all, we will convert the feed in millimeter per revolution. So 200 millimeter per revolution is given. You divide by 500. The feed will be 0.4 millimeter revolution. And for depth of cut, 12 is the D1 minus D2 by 2. So we will have a depth of cut small d is equal to 1 mm. Now we will find out first V. V is equal to pi dn by 1000. D initial diameter is 12 mm is given. And we will get the cutting speed 18.85 meter per minute. So diameter, initial diameter of job, depth of the cut, feed and ends are required. Find out the MRR in millimeter cube per minute. So that will comes out to be 7538.4 millimeter cube per minute. And to find out the machining time, again use the formula L is equal to N into F. So L is equal to length of the job or total tool travel 150 divided by 500 into 0.4. We will get the machining time is 0.75 minute. Now tool life. What is the tool life? So during machining, so every cutting edge of the tool is gradually wears out and it cannot perform satisfactorily after some interval of the time because the wear reaches to a certain stage and then we can say that the tool has lost its utility and life of the tool is over. So we can define the tool life by saying that the period during which a tool cuts satisfactory is called its tool life, or it is the time elapsed between the two consecutive grindings. That way we can also define the tool life. So by the exhaust study is an experiment conducted by the Taylor, and Taylor has given, based on his exhaustive experiment, the tool life equation, that is nothing but the Vt raised to n is equal to C, where V is the cutting speed, n is the cutting exponent, T is the tool life, and C is equal to cutting constant, depends upon the speed, work material, tool material, etc. So by using this equation, Vt raised to n, Taylor's tool life equation, we can find out tool life. So we can understand by taking one example. From a raw material of 100 mm length and 10 mm diameter, a component having length 100 mm and 8 mm is to be produced using a cutting speed of 31.41 millimeter per minute. So length is given 100 mm of the job, and it has to be reduced from 10 mm to 8 mm. Cutting speed V is given 31.41 meter per minute. Feed is given, feed rate is given 0.7 millimeter per revolution. So how many times we have to resharp or regrind if 1000 workpieces are to be produced? So in Taylor's expression, use constant n is equal to 1.2 and C is equal to 180. So given data, we have already discussed D is given the 10 mm and we can use 1000 RPM. V is given 31.41 meter per minute. First of all, we will find out the tool life. So tool life can be found out by using V, this formula. V is given, and exponent is given, C is given. So the tool life we will get 4.28 minutes. So during the operation, so as and when 4.28 minutes reaches, we have to go for the resharpening of the cutting edges. But what is the machining time per piece is required? That can be found out by using this formula. L is equal to F into N. So L, the length of the job is given, feed is given, 1000 RPM is given. We can find out the 0.142 minute is required for producing a one piece. So here, how much time is required to produce 1000 work pieces? By multiplying with this time, we will get 142.86 minutes is required. So how many times the resharpening of the tool is required? Because tool will fail or cutting edges will become dull after 4.28 minutes, and the total machining time is 142.86 minutes. So therefore, we have to divide it by 4.28, and we will get 33.37. Means that 33 times we have to resharpen the cutting tool. So I think this is the basic and foremost information by using the lathe machine. The same thing, the machining time, tool life, and metal removal rate can be explained or understood by in a drilling machine as well as in a shaper machine and in a milling machine. So with this, I will end my session. Thank you very much.